What's going on, YouTube? Roy from Spoiled Fish coming at you with another video. I've seen a couple people doing videos on Jack Dempsey's lately, and I said, hey, you know what, I haven't done a video on an update on my Jack anyway. Some of you will remember him. He was in Tankside Talk number 3. And his name is Jack. I know, a generic name for Jack Dempsey, but that's it. I call him my prehistoric Jack because I've had him for over a decade now. He's about 11 inches now. He's humongous. If he'd come up here to the front, I'd give you a better shot of him. But here he comes. He's not usually camera shy, but he's thinking I'm going to do a water change. Now, if you can see his dorsal fins right there, and I explained this in the last video, this was my breeder for a long time. And once the babies get a certain size, they start munching on your dorsal fins. And I probably should have removed them before that, but you know, when you have 700 or 800 babies, you know, and moving them takes time, and you know, I got to set up tanks and this and that. But so they started munching his dorsal fins, but you know, he's still a beautiful fish. He's fully healed from all that. He hasn't had babies in a couple years now. He's basically retired, but he's humongous. And if you go back to the Tank Talk number 3 video, you'll see that he had those baby convicts in there with him, the real small ones, that because he's such a good father that he won't eat little baby fish like that. They're still actually in this tank with him. Now they're full-grown, you know, convicts, and that'll give you some idea of this guy's size, too. You see these convicts, they're about as big as convicts get, close to 5 inches, you know. Then you pan over to this guy. He's just humongous. I'm saying 11 inches, but he's probably a foot. I haven't actually measured, but he's right there between 10 and 12 inches. And he's a big, hefty guy, too. He's thick. He's not real thin. If he'd come around here, I hate to scare him to make him come around, you know, but if he were to come up close, you could see how thick this guy is. Yeah, see there? Boom. He's a good 2 inches thick, 2.5 inches thick. And I'll tell you what, he is a mean motor scooter when it comes to other fish, but he won't bother these babies because they've been in there with him since, you know, the very beginning. They have no fear of him whatsoever. He doesn't. But if I were to take another Jack Dempsey and put in there, male or female, the female I'd have to really slowly introduce, but because if he likes the female, he'll do this war dance thing that is, you know, really cool to watch. But if he don't like it, she'd be dead in an hour. And sometimes my Africans in my big tank upstairs, you know, they tick me off trying to kill each other and play badass. I just want to throw him in there, you know, and say, hey, now be a badass. Because if I put him in my main show tank with the sick Africans, probably in about 2 to 3 hours he'd have most of them killed. He's just that kind of guy. But I wanted to do an update on him. Everybody's been doing updates on their Jacks and videos on their Jacks lately, so I thought I'd do mine. Well, here he is. Sorry I couldn't get better footage of him, but you know, he is really colored, he's really beautiful, and he's really, really big. Yeah, I've had this guy a long, long time. Over a decade. Which makes me sad, too, because that means, you know, his time is probably coming before too long, just of old age. And he's been through a lot, too. He's been dropped. I dropped him one time pretty good. I thought I'd hurt him, but, you know, he bounced right back. Well, I mean, I didn't drop him. He kind of, like, jumped out of my net. Even though I had it covered, he still managed to squeeze through between my hand, and because it's a huge net, so. But he was alright. But he hit pretty hard, and I was scared that day. I thought, oh man. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a look. The video's long enough. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.